Hello everyone, it's your boy, Snarf. And yeah, so I'm reviewing the third McDonald's chapter and anime short, and I know I'm a couple days late. I'm sorry, okay? Just had some stuff to get done, didn't really have time to make it, but I'm here with the video now. And on this chapter, we finally get to see the moon base on McDonald's and the Wikidaizer 3000, if you remember. That's like the Megazord McDonald's robot thing. So this short is like, it's probably like the most anime one that I've seen. This actually does seem like some sort of 80s anime advertisement that would exist. Basically what happens is there are these 4 employees that are on the McDonald's on the moon, and this giant space capsule comes down and basically suit up in their fighter jets to go attack it, basically. And they form the giant Wikidaizer out of their different jets, and the thing that comes out of the pod ends up being this giant robot dinosaur. And they're absolutely getting their asses beat by this giant robot dinosaur. So they're like, oh, also, this is a pretty funny detail. The robot is powered by McDonald's chicken nuggets. He has to have those to survive. So that's pretty funny, I think. But anyway, they try to pass him basically a giant chicken nugget to power him up, kind of. But the dinosaur just absolutely beats his ass before he can get the chicken nugget, and he steals the chicken nugget. And then the dinosaur eats the chicken nugget, and then it tastes so good that the dinosaur no longer wants to kill anyone, and then he gets in line at the fucking the drive-thru. That's the whole thing. So we finally get to figure out who actually eats at the McDonald's on the moon. Apparently it's giant robot dinosaurs. So I'd say that's pretty much par for the course at this point. I think that it's pretty hilarious that in his debut, all the Wikidaizer does is get his ass beat until his opponent gives up. Well, not really gives up, until his opponent just stops fighting. He doesn't even do anything. He just like gets repeatedly pummeled on until the fight just ends, which is pretty funny and also pretty lame for like a giant robot. Like, all he does is just get his ass beat. The animated short is basically just like the other ones. It's the same thing but shorter, so I'm gonna show it to you right now.
At the Moonbase McDonald's, where everyone enjoys bold, savory McDonald's sauce, there's a monster coming after the meal! Let's go! McDicer 3000, assemble! McDonald's sauce, win the day!
Nothing really cringe that stands out to me in this one like there was for the others two. I think this one's probably the best one so far. This one's just goofy enough, and the goofiness doesn't just feel like some of them trying to be goofy but like failing and actually being cringe. Like, it does seem somewhat intentional this time, and you know, it's fine, you know, it's not insultingly bad like some of the other stuff was. So honestly, I feel like I could give this one a rating because I did get enjoyment out of it. I did not cringe so badly that I wanted to not even make the video, but this one I didn't. So I'm gonna say I'll give this like a 5 out of 10. You know, it wasn't that bad. There were certain, I'm sure, unintentionally funny things about it, like the fact that McDizer is powered by chicken nuggets and the fact that all he does is get his ass beat. But yeah, that was the newest chapter in anime short. They also came out with like 3 or 4 new character profiles, so I'm gonna be reading those. Something that's kind of surprising is that the dinosaur himself got a character profile, so I'm gonna start with him. For this dinosaur guy, which in his profile picture, he doesn't actually look like how he does in the short or the manga, so I don't know if the person drawing this profile for him had any communication with the people drawing the manga, but he looks kind of different. Like, he doesn't really even look like the same character. But anyway, his name is Wakudon, which, not a bad name for a dinosaur, whatever. Wakudon is a species found in the depths of lunar craters and can only be found roaming at night. This particular Wakudon has been spotted during the day wearing sunglasses. this is kind of... Okay, hold on. He only comes out at night. If I remember the moon correctly, I don't think it has a day and night cycle, because that's why the dark side of the moon is a thing. Like, one side of the moon is always shrouded in darkness, and if this guy lives in craters on the moon, that would mean that he never comes out, because there is no day and night cycle. So, not a bad profile, you know. I mean, it's just a stupid throwaway villain, so it's not like you have to put that much effort into him. It's like a fucking Power Rangers villain. I mean, I remember back whenever I was a kid, there was this villain that had mouths for hands, and he would bite concrete with them or something, like. And, you know, he was the most memorable villain, other than, like, you know, Rita Repulsa and Goldar and all those other guys. Like, he was the most memorable one that was a disposable grunt, is what I meant. So, next we have this guy named Yarutokia, which is the captain, basically, of the Wikdizer, you know, kind of like the Red Ranger. But, well, you know, except they're not actually dressed like Power Rangers, because that would be too cool. They're just wearing normal clothes. But this guy's profile says, sent on a mission by WHQ, okay, trying to be quirky there, to beta test the Wikdizer 3000 on the moon. Yarutokia records atmospheric data to optimize the mecha's lunar mode. If you see a blur of neon lights, don't worry, it's just Yarutokia speeding his way to his next odyssey. So yeah, you know, I'm picking up a theme on this chapter and the characters following it. They finally figured out how to not make completely unrealistic, absolutely ridiculous characters, because this actually seems like a pretty standard character profile. So, good job so far. Next up we have Yaruzo. Working on the moon base, McDonald's can bring predictable events, but Yaruzo is always ready to lead them in his downtime. He boulders on moon craters and holds sci-fi movie marathons. His watch was a gift from the set of Return to the Star Wars McDonald's. Oh my god. Okay, that's first we have our first cringe one. First of all, it says that he's always ready to lead the team, but in the actual manga chapter, he's not the leader. The other guy is, whose name I have a hard time pronouncing. So that already, this is another thing I was saying. Like, did these guys have any communication with the people writing and drawing the chapter? Because that's just not true. This guy doesn't lead the team. Also, they keep trying to like put in parody stuff like Star McDonald's. That's not even a clever parody. You just put the word McDonald's into Star Wars. But yeah, he seems all right. I mean, I have to imagine that the people working on the moon base have a lot of downtime, so it does make sense that he mostly just watches sci-fi films. But yeah, not a very. He seems like a very cringe person to be around IRL. So we have our first cringe character profile. Not somebody I would want to have a conversation with. And last but not least, we have Wiki, which I guess they ran out of ideas for names because McDonald's is what they call the fictional version of McDonald's in this universe, and that's like if they named a McDonald's worker Mickey, like Mickey D's. So I guess they were running out of ideas for names on that one, because what a real person would have their name like that. Maybe if you named a mascot character like that, but not a real person, but whatever. Wiki keeps the vibes fresh even during high pressure shifts at the moon base at McDonald's. So basically never then, because high pressure shifts don't exist on a fucking base on the moon. But she transforms the kitchen into her stage during breaks using quartz or spatula as her mic. Why bring up a random character we've never heard of before? But whatever. And ends shifts on a high note by sharing a new McDonald's fun fact. Okay, this is... Okay, they definitely see. Remember what I was saying about how we're running out of ideas? This just seems like a bunch of random jumbled character traits thrown together into a character. This is not a real person. This is a caricature of a person. Which, not that they have to put a crap ton of effort into like the characters, and they can be caricature-y, but like, this is not a real person. This is what an alien would like try to describe a real person as. Let me reread this for you. She keeps the vibes fresh even during high pressure shifts on the moon base. the only high pressure shift I can think of that they would have is whenever like an alien is attacking their base. And I'd call it also, if the whole point of the moon base is just to like fight off aliens, then why is it a restaurant in the first place? Because they were all surprised whenever the dinosaur was satiated by eating the chicken nugget. So that leads me to believe that either one, that was the first time they'd ever fought an alien, in which case, what was the point of the moon base being there if they didn't even know they had to fight aliens? And two, that just doesn't work most of the time. Like, eating the food doesn't satiate the monsters, in which case, why is it a restaurant? Why not just a military base? Does the government really trust these people to protect them? Especially this bitch. She seems really weird. Also, she transforms the kitchen into her stage during breaks. So she just like does karaoke all the time while other people are working and she's on break. Sounds pretty annoying. This person seems pretty obnoxious. Also, she shares McDonald's fun facts with people while her shift's ending. So, this is definitely a pick-me girl right here. Definitely the most annoying character we have ever read profile for so far. Maybe, just maybe, Midnight is on her level, but this is unbearably obnoxious material right here. And okay, also her little pose she's doing. That's some shit somebody says whenever they're about to like say some smart ass, annoying ass shit. Like nobody goes like, unless they're about to say some annoying ass shit. Have you ever seen somebody go like, unless they're about to go like, ooh, well actually, or they're like, did you know this fun fact about McDonald's? You know, actually, I pissed and shit at all the fries. Or some stupid shit like that. Like, 0 out of 10 character. I already hate her. And she barely had a speaking line in the entire chapter. So, those were all the characters this time. I'm pretty sure that the next chapter comes out on the 18th. So, I'll probably review it around that time. Because I did say I'd review this one when it came out, but I'm a couple days late. So, whatever. But also, for those of you that aren't super into the McDonald's chapter reviews, don't worry. I'm coming out with a regular manga review tomorrow, and it's about a guy that's like a monkey man. It's really silly, so hope you like it. Anyway, this has been my McDonald's anime/manga short chapter 3 review. See ya.